Hello, Wire Club. Yeah, as some of you may have noticed, I've posted at least 10 different videos um, in the last few hours or so. Um, those those of you that may remember me saying this is that I like various types of music. Not always heavy metal music, I'm primarily that's what I listen to half the time. Um, there's times where I don't feel like listening to heavy metal music, and that's when I listen to stuff like a lot of what's in these videos. A lot of softer, some more or less ballads, um, pop style stuff, but not to the extreme of the hip hop music. I will never listen to hip hop. I'll never like hip hop or stuff like Rihanna or whatnot. Um, but certain songs, certain types of songs, I will listen to. Um, but that just takes me into this other thing. As you see, they're not the actual music videos. The video part is based off a video game that I like, Final Fantasy. And the Final Fantasy games, I've liked those since in the mid 1990s. Um, my first the first game of that series I ever beat was Final Fantasy 3 on Super Nintendo. Later found out that it was actually the sixth game in the series. Um, but yeah, it took me a year to beat it. And I used to rent it all the time to beat it. I never owned it. But it took me over a year because I had to rent it all the time. And yeah, the reason I like those games is because you're playing a part of a story, and it's not too bloody or gory or anything like that. But you take part in a story. You control various different characters, whether it's a romantic tale or just a tale of friends, or even adventure. Um, those are the kind of games I like. I don't like the ones where um, you're basically at war, like Call of Duty. I don't like those games. Um, I think there's enough war in the world. Why do you want to go out and start, play it too? Like, I don't like seeing it on TV half the time. Why would I want to play it? Like, sure, I like the movies the Rambo movies and stuff like that. But there's a story behind them, and there's a reason for the protagonist going after doing what he does. Um, but see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of people like certain style of games, and it's to everybody's different taste. Like, I like the Final Fantasy games. Some of you may not. You may think they're boring or something because there's a lot of reading in some of them. Well, I like that, and the fact that you gotta be able to think. Um, in order to beat these kind of games, you gotta be able to read. You know, for some of you that read books all the time, that's how I learned. Like, I enjoy reading is on a video game while I'm playing. So you're doing both at the same time. Um, essentially, mixture of Final Fantasy and certain types of music elements is pretty good, as seen in these last videos here. One or two of them, like one actually was included. The 1,000 words was actually from in the game itself. For for those of you who've played Final Fantasy X2, which is a sequel to Final Fantasy X. It's actually in the game somewhere where you can actually watch that video all the way through. So it's actually in-game music. There's only one other Final Fantasy game out there that I know that has a song with a woman singing, and that would be Final Fantasy VIII. It was one of the first ones that I played that actually had a song in it, and it was like, it floored me when I heard it. I was like, wow. Like, the graphics in these games nowadays, in the Final Fantasy games, the creators of it have done an awesome job with these games over the years. But anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that and my thoughts on these videos and why they're on my page. Basically, it's something I like. It's a game I like. There's other games, and if I find those, I'll probably put those up too, like Kingdom Hearts 2, the original Kingdom Hearts as well. Any other RPG type game that I play that has a music video out, I'll probably put that in there too. But until then, until next time, until tomorrow night when I bring darkness forever, this is Chris saying good night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy. And hopefully I can bring you more entertainment. Thank you. Bye.